Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So today I want to give you guys the great news that we had a patch, and post-patch it appears as if dragons are at the top of the meta. Now the game I want to give you guys today is my best ALEXSTRAZA build before this update, and it's with some pretty significant considerations. So what changed? Largely, they made it better to just play whatever you want. With trinkets, they kind of reduced the power of the outliers, especially the ones that cost a lot, but they made them cheaper. So you have a little bit more control, a little bit more agency in your games. They nerfed leapfroggers because you no longer have the 4/1 that death rattles into 2 taunts on Tavern 1. Yes, that Tavern 1 card was holding the build together. So for dragons actually do really well against everything that's not tokens. The thing is, well, people play tokens a lot in the Trinket patch, as I am sure you very well know already. So a little bit of scaling back the power and a little bit of, dinging the beast token style builds. It's actually shifted the meta a little bit, where it's still pretty early, but it looks like the dragon heroes are at the very top of the hero tier list. So it's a pretty wonderful time because it has been literally years since this has been the case. And today I want to show you guys what they can do. Enjoy. Kind of want to play ALEXSTRAZA. I don't care that much that it's terrible.
And so the game begins.
Yeah, it's a pretty rare hero because it's tied to dragons. In the current set of cards, it's like banned half the time at least, right? Actually, it's more than that. Dragons can't show up with beasts.
So, what's the score?
It's pretty unreal they still ran with that. It's so you don't perm leapfroggers. I don't know why that was the solution rather than just not bring back leapfrogger. Among the long list of questionable changes this patch before PTR. I enjoyed it. Pretty excited to play next expansion. I actually did a little bit of theory crafting on Spiritborn today. And
Game, set, and
I hope they can make changes in time.
make sure to recruit some champions.
The gold changes to trinkets feels awful. Yeah, this whole patch is a disaster for fun in my opinion. But yeah, Spiritborn just has like really dumb stuff.
I'm rather fond of my warband.
Like, okay, hold on. Let's see if I can show.
Chin up. You gotta build up a team somehow. Oh, you can still recover.
I want to get that going. Let's see what I get for options here.
Game, set, and
I'm gonna lose badly anyway. Those are the dragons. Okay. Alright, so Druid. Possibly the best class in Season 5. Some people say Sork. Druid is really close, if not better. Basically all the druids use this item. Your earth skills are now werebear skills and fortify you for 2 to 5% health. The fortify doesn't do anything. The item has pretty weak stats overall. You don't need the armor roll, you can get it on another piece. Defensive posture is okay, and life and willpower is whatever. That's one of the best items for one of the best classes. Enter Spiritborn. Harmony, this is a helmet. Your skills are all additionally Jaguar, Eagle, Gorilla, or Centipede skills based on your secondary spirit hull choice. So your first hull choice adds a type. Each skill has a type to begin with, and now your lesser adds a type, so each skill has up to 3 types. And each spirit skill increases its damage by 50% for each type. So it's basically this item it has damage reduction and crit, and it multiplies your damage by 2.5. Like, they're not even trying. Again, this is a really good item for one of the very best builds in the game right now. It's like a better item that also multiplies your damage by. They're not even trying. Like, they're not trying to hide the fact that Spiritborn is going to be broken.
A strong athlete.
Sork is clearly the strongest class. It's not even debatable. So Sork is like a few pit levels ahead of Druid, but Druid's like immortal, and Sork dies to like when the mobs fart and they're not CC'd by your lightning spears. The single target damage is pretty even, and the AoE damage favors Sork slightly. I would not say that is not even close. I would say they are arguably as good. Because one is immortal, and the other one has garbage defenses. But the one that's immortal does like 15% less damage. It's barely any. The Sork is a lot easier to play, which is largely why it's so much more popular. Yeah, the newer fire build is not really a build. You should never play that build. The newer fire build dies constantly, and you can only touch the boss if it's the one specific boss. So the guys that are doing the top clears are playing like many hours a day, and almost every run is wasted because they die, and out of those that's not wasted, almost all of those are wasted because they get not the single boss they can kill. That's not a playable build. Like, if you make that build, you're gonna quit Diablo 4 within like 3 days, I guarantee it. It's just a garbage build. It puts out the highest output, but it's like absolutely zero fun, while doing a version of Pit that's absolutely zero fun. I do not recommend it. That's not a build in my opinion.
The field's waiting for you.
Well, I think I'm gonna drop the Phalanx. It doesn't offer anything other than a few cheap buffs. I didn't really want to keep the Dragonling, but it is scaling harder than all the others. PoE Gauntlet? Nah, I tried to get back into PoE after playing a bunch this season, and I didn't really get back into it.
Score!
Holy moly. Now we're talking here.
A veteran athlete. You ought to fill out your team. Good play. Here's your coin.
Holy crap. Okay. I was gonna make 2 of these 3 cards golden. Yeah, those do need to be after. Because after these get golden, they can double up the stat buff. Yeah. What's the end game here? The end game is try to get Warp Wing. But we can get some real... The dragon trinkets are really good. Except, you know how like most trinkets are really bad and they cost too much gold? Most likely we're gonna get one of those. But if we're really lucky, we can get one that's actually good for dragons. And there are a few that are really good for dragons.
I've been keeping score. You are good.
What? Where's the rest? Your dragons attack the highest in the warband. Yeah, we can try that, I guess. So that, one of these is going to hit that, the other one's going to hit that, and they're actually going to shield every single card. Which I guess means I should try to do that. This is good, but we want to kind of go for Warp Wings, I think. Spread Poets for more golden. I might have to keep this a whole turn. Whenever you play a card, give a friendly dragon 3 attacks. So that works pretty well. We might end up selling this card, which is why I have it there. Yeah, we don't really need more golden, that's correct. I wonder if the set 2 actually increases it because it's double the stats. Does it go to 60? Why did that get so much more? Confused. Well, that guy was pretty lucky, but not lucky enough. Warp Wing is excellent. We don't need that one at all. Golden Warp Wing is completely useless. We're gonna go with this. So the highest attack dragon is this one. I think ultimately we actually drop Yulon, but that's probably not for a couple turns.
You're a star athlete, friend.
Oh, Golden Baron down. So many close fights, yeah. So it looks like Terragosa actually does double. Which makes me think that having 2 is probably the best idea.
Make sure to recruit some champions. You ought to fill out your team.
I know I need a shield and Warp Wing. Yeah, I think this is the play here. I think this is gonna be the weakest card for a while, so we can give that taunt to protect the other cards. And next turn we're gonna sell Yulon. We get Terragosa the hard way, or another Warp Wing.
I think a medal is in your future.
I think we mostly want Warp Wing here. Hey, why did this one get double? No, I think it has to do... I think it's bugged. I think it has to do with the one that gets goldened. Yeah, the Yulon doubles it. It's just bugged. Which I guess means that I don't want to sell those cards right now. Golden Poet doubles? No. it does not. Like, the Golden Poet didn't double it last turn, but it's going to double on Warp Wing because it's going to make Warp Wing golden because it's bugged. Double your enchantment from combat. Wow, thanks, chat. Then why didn't the Warp Wing get it?
You're at the top of the board.
Yeah. Did it double? No, it didn't double. I have no idea.
And the crowd goes wild.
Wait, why does it have 400 now? Bro, I have no clue what the hell's going on. Okay, there it is.
My dragon wrath is yours. My dragon wrath is yours.
Terragosa near the poet. When this doubled, it was not near the poet. When this doubled, it was near the poet. When this didn't double, it was also near the poet. Dragons don't have good builds. Yeah, they don't. But ALEXSTRAZZA doesn't play the game normally.
You're today's top scorer.
No Giga doubles. Touch. Oh, that was pretty easy. Killed all but 2 players.